The ANC has been lying to us for a very long time. And the ANC is sleeping with the enemy, the DA. I don't think our fallen soldiers, I don't think so, our ancestors are happy with what the ANC is doing. First thing that you need to understand is that you want to vote for a party that is serious about immigration. A party that is not serious about the borders, a party that is not serious about immigration, you must not even vote for them.
And what are you here to do?
We're here to take out those people who steal the flats from other people that have IDs.
She doesn't have a uniform because all their clothes and everything were thrown out. President, please help us. Please help us, these politicians.
Trouble security firm Red Ant says it will fight its suspension from the industry regulator, which suspended the company. This after the demolition of scores of homes in Alexandra last month. Red Ant's chief operations officer Fuzile.
People that were evicted were complaining that during the eviction process, their properties were vandalized. They were also assaulted. There were lots of casualties. Some actually also lost lives during the process.
Open up even a case against this Human Rights Commission, because every time they defend criminals, but when you needed them to come and defend you, they were nowhere to be found. So we are calling on everybody who's from that apartment, open up a criminal case against these Red Ants, open up a criminal case against the ANC, open up a criminal case against the EFF. You have seen the EFF, they were at the forefront evicting our people. They are bringing back the apartheid way of doing things in our own country.
You have the last election, you took the president to Alexander and he promised people 1 million houses.
It was never 1 million.
Sisazowakha izindlu ezilingana no 1 million.
What, it was what, 1,000?
No, it was never even 1,000. The 1 million houses was...
Because some of the people were there, if you have seen some of the videos, some of the people were on wheelchairs. Some of the people is the people who fought for this country. But now today they are being evicted by the same government they were fighting this apartheid government with. I don't think Steve Biko, wherever he is happy with whatever is happening. I don't think Solomon Mahlangu, he is happy wherever he is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending what I'm watching this video. Could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, could be watching from Asia, could be watching from Australia, could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching from anywhere around the world. Could be the first time you bump into my face, it could be the first time you bump into my voice, it could be the first time you bump into my YouTube channel. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga Prince from South Africa, from Zanzibar for sure. You're probably asking yourself, what am I doing here? I'm here to talk about what's happening around my country. I'm here to talk about what's happening around Africa. I'm here to talk about what's happening around the world. But most of all, I am here to come and defend my country from those who think they can come to a country illegally. I will be the first defense force. From those who think they can come and corrupt our country, I will be the first defense force. From those who think they can come and work in our country illegally, I will be the first defense force. From those who think they can come and sell my white powder in our country, I will be the first defense force. More than 77% of you guys, you're watching my content, but you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. Kindly hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that every time I upload my video, you are the first one to get my videos, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is free. Kimahala. Even when you hit that notification bell, it is free. You pay nothing. It is only when you hit that join button that you see that's written join. If you hit that, you become a member, contribute to the channel. Less than $2 or less than 30 rand, you can become a member and support the channel so that we can continue to grow, guys. I need your support. So become a member and support this channel so that we can continue to grow and fight for our country. Because let me tell you, we are not about to stop fighting for our country. We still need many of you to join and fight for the country. This is the time to join and fight for this country, guys. I also want to say thank you to my returning subscriber. I also want to say thank you to my new subscriber. I also want to say thank you to you who just subscribing right now, because I know you are hitting that subscribe button, guys. So there's a topic that I want us to talk about. It is this, what is happening there. We are still at Germiston, what is happening there, and other things that have been happening before that time. But what I want to say is this to you guys. The ANC has been lying to us for a very long time. And the ANC is sleeping with the enemy, the DA. I don't think our fallen soldiers, I don't think so, our ancestors are happy with what the ANC is doing. But we are about to expose the ANC. We are about to expose everybody. But before I even go deeper, guys, because many of you ask me, so who should we vote for? Who are you voting for? Let me tell you something. Before I even tell you who I think you should be voting for. When you go vote, first thing that you need to understand is that you want to vote for a party that is serious about immigration. A party that is not serious about the borders, a party that is not serious about immigration, you must not even vote for them. Before even anything else, if they're not taking the immigration serious, and if they're allowing illegal foreigners to come to a country, that is not the party that you must vote for. Number two, a party that's going to create jobs. Our people are not employed. If a party is not talking about how to create jobs in this country, that is not the party that you must vote for. Don't vote for that party that does not want to create jobs. A party that is not interested to talk about jobs. A party that is not creating jobs even as we speak. A party, they cannot from Norway, all of a sudden, now they can create jobs. After we vote for them, they must create jobs now. We have seen the people who have been removing illegal foreigners, creating jobs for our people. Tell me which party is doing that? All of them, they are doing nothing except one party is called Operation Dudula. It's serious about immigration. What's happening in this country? The people who are coming to our country. It's serious about creating jobs for our people. The other one is the tax bracket. If a party is not going to talk about what is happening with the money that we've been taxed in this country, we are paying so much tax in this country. And if that party does not want to address that, that's number three. If the party does not want to address that, that is not the party that we should be voting for. Number four, a party that is not interested in building this economy. We want a party that is interested in building this economy of this country. A party that will go all out to go bring jobs in this country. And we're not saying we must sell out. And we're not saying we must bend down to the Americans. We are not bending down to the Americans. Number five, corruption. A party that is full of corruption, or a party that does not want to deal with corruption. When I talk about corruption, I'm talking about everything. Don't only target one group or one party. Number five, racism. A party that still represents racism, that is not a party that you must vote for. A party that does not care about your people. A party that cares only about white people, that is not the party for you. Already me mentioning these 6 things. I can go on and go on and go on. But these 6 things that I've mentioned, if a party is not interested, all of them, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, they must be willing to do all of these six things. If they're not willing to do all of these 6 things, they're as useless, they are sellouts, they are as corrupt. We don't want them in this country. But let me not talk too much. But let me play these clips because, guys, I wanted to play these clips. They're a bit long, some of them I play them, but I try to cut them short so that, because there's a video that I did. This video is there or there. This video that I did, yeah, full videos are there. But let me play you this. I'm playing these clips because I want to make a certain point. Let me play you these clips, guys. Clips, yes, clips. Okay, let's go.
How long have you been staying here?
No, from 2016.
So you've been here from 2016, and I can see your daughter is also here. She's
here. They are here.
and I believe, you know, your kids must be very traumatized by what's happening.
Of course they are.
And how do you feel about the way that your belongings are being held and are being taken out of your home?
It's painful. It's very much painful. My girls, are you not eating? It's very painful, Mama. It's very painful. But there's no time for that right now. We're just trying to, other than our things to be broken.
Do you have a plan now? I know you said that you might end up, you know, out in the streets. Do you have families or friends? Where are you going to be staying with your kids?
I don't have a family here.
So, I mean, Jenna, you can also see that this mum has literally been preparing this meal, a bowl of noodles for her kids to actually eat, to have their lunch, and then these evictions started. So those kids not even being able to eat their lunch. And now one of these city representatives taking this bowl of noodles out with him as well as part of these evictions, you know. So these kids wouldn't even be able to eat the lunch that their mum was trying to prepare for them.
And what are you here to do?
We're here to take out those people who steal the flats from other people that have IDs. So these people, they take flats for free. Yeah, so we are the red ends. We take them out like justice, helping the people who have the papers of the houses.
Where are you guys from? What organization are you from?
Edenvale, Linspire company. Yes, and then I'm the supervisor.
So one of the guys said they are red ends. Are you not red ends?
As the green one, we are not red ends. We are Linspire. Yes.
So you normally work for these kind of operations?
We do all sorts of security jobs, but we operate as militaries. Like we are the militaries, actually. We are the special forces.
Yes. So you were called in here to conduct these evictions?
Yes, as a private special force.
She doesn't have a uniform because all their clothes and everything were thrown out. President, please help us. Please help us. These politicians. No. Now you see what they're doing to our kids. Our kids are traumatized. This child, she slept at the church. There was a lady who came here last night, took all the kids to keep them at the church, just to be home and get something to eat before they go to sleep. Now they can't go to school.
All right. Thank you very much, Mama.
We are left with no options because now they incur municipal funds, because now we are providing water, which is not paid for. Now we are providing electricity, we are providing security. So no one is accounting for all that. Therefore, we approached the court. They've granted us eviction order. That's why you see today we are actioning it. As of kids who are coming back from the school, we are very sorry about the situation. However, we have implemented some alternative accommodation.
Where is that?
We are going to utilize the City Hall.
City Hall. They can go to City Hall for now.
Yes, right here in the city. However, I should mention that you need to qualify to have alternative accommodation as well.
What are the qualifications?
Remember.
Hello there, you're watching The Full View here on SABC News Channel. Troubled security firm Red Ant says it will fight its suspension from the industry regulator, which suspended the company. This after the demolition of scores of homes in Alexandra last month. Red Ant's Chief Operations Officer Fuzile Balintulu says they are confident in challenging the private security industry regulator authority's decision to suspend its registration. Private security industry regulators Linda Mbana is the executive head of law enforcement. She joins us now from our Pretoria studios. A very good evening to you and thank you so much for joining us. Let's first start with what is the reason behind the suspension?
We received a lot of complaints from the residents of Alexandra as well as the residents of Ramaphosa settlement. We then investigated the complaints. The complaints were about the evictions that took place in April the 10th as well as the 31st of May by the Red Ants.
So the complaint was
after
yes. What is the nature of the complaint? Go ahead.
People that were evicted were complaining that during the eviction process, their properties were vandalized. They were also assaulted. There were lots of casualties. Some actually also lost lives during the process. And upon our investigation, it transpired that indeed there is a prima facie case against the Red Ants because human rights of those people were violated.
Is that why the regulator has accused the Red Ants of apartheid-era style tactics?
The regulator never accused the Red Ants of such. The only thing that we did was to investigate the allegation because the Red Ants are registered with us. So if there is any improper conduct that is leveled against any security company that is registered with us, we then investigate that. So we only deal with the conduct of the security service providers. That's all that we do as the regulator.
So it seems that statements that have been attributed to the regulator do characterize that conduct as that of lacking humanity or acting in a manner that is against the rights of people and humanity, and that's the comparison with apartheid-era style tactics. So you are saying that does not belong to you?
We don't want to go to that space. The only thing that we are doing is to regulate. We don't want to compare any period between now and the apartheid era. The only thing that we are focusing on is the conduct right now.
Guys, this last clip that I just played now, this is a clip of 2017, 2018, somewhere there, where the Red Ant were suspended because of this type of behavior. So we are calling on the people there who lived there at those flats at Germiston to go open up a case against this Red Ants and this other company. The one is call himself a private military in our own country. So we are calling on our people because a lot of people, they say their furniture have been broken down. So many things that are missing. You saw also the lady that she's saying the clothes of her children's, they throw them all over on the floor. She does not have school uniform. This is the type of evictions that these people are conducting in our own country. And I see some other people trying to defend Zimbabwe. You go to that post of that guy who says a private military. The same guy. People are going to the comment section on TikTok saying, homeboy, yeah, they know him from Zimbabwe. They know him from coming from wherever he come from there in Zimbabwe. His homeboys are busy praising him on the comment section, claiming that he's a Zimbabwean, he's from Zimbabwe. So who am I to refuse when his own people, they're calling him his homeboy that is from somewhere there in Zimbabwe. That's why even the other video I said, working Zimbabwean private military, because he said he's from a private military. That's where he's from. Where have you had a company says they're private military in South Africa? But these people are calling themselves private military. And we should accept nonsense like this. We're not going to accept nonsense. We're going to expose everything. And we are not afraid of anybody who's trying to intimidate us. We are not the one. We are not the one to be intimidated by keyboard reactors. We are not intimidated by your comments. You are not going to move us. You are not going to shake us. We are unshakable. We will report and we will expose everything. This type of evictions, even when you're evicting people, this is not how you do it. If the government saying this is how you evict people, this is nonsense. They are bringing back the apartheid way of doing things in our own country. And we are calling on our leaders to address this nonsense. This cannot be accepted. A woman you could see, she had made food for her children. Her children could not even eat food. Children didn't even have home. She did not even know where she's going to sleep. But when it is illegal foreigners, they'll be telling you they must have alternative accommodation. When it comes to our people, there's no alternative accommodation. And I'm not saying that people must not pay rent. That's not what I'm here for. But I am here to defend my people. That is not how you evict people. That's not how you do that's what you do to the people of this country. Or where do you think these people are going to go? When I tell you, South African, we don't have another home. This is the only home that we have. So we must fight and protect this country. When you are being evicted, where else can you go? Which home will you go to? All of these foreigners, when they're evicted, they've got a home. They can go to Zimbabwe, they can go to Malawi, they can go to Nigeria, they can go anywhere. Where are you going to go as a South Africans? I saw also those girls who were beaten by those Nigerians, those Jolofinas, even though I don't support the Jolofinas, but we are calling on the law enforcement to go look for those Nigerians who were beating up South African women in our own country. Even though I know those Jolofinas deserve it, but I will stand and defend my people. I will stand and defend my South African people. Even though we know they're sellout, when we tell them, stay away from these criminals. You saw that video. I can't post it. Guys, maybe I'll post it. Maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll post it on TikTok because I know it's going to get flagged here on YouTube. But you know what I'm talking about. You have seen the visuals. You have seen what these Nigerians, what they've been doing. So we are calling on the law enforcement to remove these Nigerians out of our country. This rubbish, we cannot accept it. But our government will do nothing to protect our women. They'll do, even when they're Jolofinas, even when they're nonsense. You've seen even this one who says it's from the red end, and you have seen it, this same red end, their license was suspended because of the same conduct. Because of the same conduct, I'm asking myself, how were they given back their license if this is how they behave? You can see even the guy there in the screen, stealing food, eating the balloon on screens. Those are the food of the tenants. But this red end are busy stealing the food, eating right in front of the camera, and they don't care. These are criminals. These are criminals. Then the government or whoever who have hired these people to go there and evict our people. Those houses supposed to be RDP houses because they think RDP houses must be only be in the villages. Those are government houses. Nobody should be paying anything for those houses. Those houses should be RDP flats. The government have been trying to improve RDP. Those houses supposed to be RDP houses, but the government is charging our people. The government is charging our people for RDP houses. Those houses should be RDP, and those houses should be given to our people. So I'm calling on everybody who's from that place to go open up a case against this, open up even a case against this Human Rights Commission, because every time they defend criminals, but when you needed them to come and defend you, they were nowhere to be found. So we are calling on everybody who's from that apartment, open up a criminal case against these red ends, open up a criminal case against the ANC, open up a criminal case against the EFF. You have seen the EFF, they were at the forefront evicting our people because they say they're telling us they had no other choice because the people were not paying for rent. But let me tell you why they're not telling you. Some people were paying rent, but unfortunately they were paying rent to the people who owns those apartments. The same people have been evicted because that person they were paying to was not paying rent. Ask yourself, how do you evict a person like that who's been paying rent? It cannot be accepted in 2025. And we sit here and we call them, we say they should be paying rent. Of course they should be paying rent. I'm not saying they should not be paying rent, but that's not how you conduct yourself. You will not even yourself like to be evicted like the way these people have been evicted. The things they were doing there, this cannot be accepted. So we are calling on those people. You must go open up a case on the things that you have lost. The things that this, because many of you are saying your house stuff were broken. The way you book, guys, we could clearly see how they were removing those things. So obviously a lot of things were broken down. Because, I mean, a lot of electronics need to be handled with care. But no, they were just pulling things, pulling plugs, doing as they please. These are criminals. These are criminals, and we're calling on the law enforcement. We're calling on the courts that gave them the order to evict people in that manner. That court must be responsible for this nonsense. We cannot accept this. Guys, I want to play you Another clip of Ramaphosa lying to our people in Alexandra. Lying to our people in Alexandra, saying that he's going to build 1 million houses. I'm sure some of you have seen this video clip that was trending maybe a few years ago. And even today, I want to ask the people of Alexandra, did Ramaphosa and the ANC build the 1 million houses that they've promised? But I know they've not built any houses. But if they've built, I'll come back and remove this video. But as far as I know, the ANC government did not build. If they've not reached that 1 million houses that they promise our people, and Ufikile Mbalule even go there and lie and defend this Ramaphosa. We are tired of this Ramaphosa, guys. Enough is enough. But let me play you that clip that I'm talking about, guys. Let me play you this clip. Fikile Mbalule defending this Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa has failed this country. Ramaphosa is a liar. Ramaphosa is a user. But let me play you this clip, guys. Listen to this clip.
You have the last election, you took the president to Alexander and he promised people 1 million houses.
It was never 1 million.
Sisazowakha izindlu ezilingana no 1 million.
What, it was what, 1,000?
No, it was never even 1,000.
What was
the
it?
1 million houses was in the figmentation of those who propagated.
How many did he promise?
1 million yezindlu zizowakhiwa lezo zindlu lapha Alexander Mamelane.
It was not 1 million. It was almost 100,000 houses that we wanted.
How many of those have you built since he made that promise in 2019 before the last election?
2019 was just 2 years ago.
Yeah, so?
Yes.
You need more than 2 years to build a house.
No, we are building every day.
In Alexander?
As we speak now, we are building
in
houses.
Alex?
We are building houses.
But in Alex?
Even in Alex. We are building houses
there's not a single house that was built in Alex after that promise him.
I don't want to lie, guys. Ramaphosa is a liar. Ufikile Mbalule is a liar. The ANC is a liar. They've lied to the people of Alexandra to say they'll give them 1 million houses. I want to ask the people of Alexander, if you are watching this video, have you received those houses that were promised by Ramaphosa? 2 or 3 years ago, he promised you the houses. Has he delivered? Has the ANC delivered with the promises that they've made to our people? Now they're busy evicting our people after promising the same people accommodation. Now they're evicting our people like they're dogs. This cannot be acceptable. So we are calling on South Africans to stand together. And I'm not saying people must not pay rent, don't get me wrong. But those houses were supposed to be RDP houses for our people who cannot afford. Because some of the people were there, if you have seen some of the videos, some of the people were on wheelchairs. Some of the people is the people who fought for this country. But now today they are being evicted by the same government they were fighting this apartheid government with. The ANC and the EFF, you have seen the video of EFF, that guy was saying that they had no choice but to evict those people because they were not paying. When it comes to illegal foreigners, they say nothing. They bring the police force to protect them from anybody evicting them. We have done this. You have seen Operation Dudula on the ground. But Operation Dudula, all the time they're being pushed aside. Why? You ask yourself, Ramaphosa, why didn't you send? But you send the police there with guns, with rubber bullets, shooting at our own people. But when it comes to illegal foreigners, you say nothing. You send the army to protect them. Our people are not protected in this country. This cannot be accepted in our own country, that we still see the people who are supposed to be not to be victimized, but the ANC is making sure that they are destroying. They promise jobs. They don't give our people jobs. We are crying. I don't think Chris Hani, wherever he is happy with what's happening. I don't think Steve Biko, wherever he is happy with whatever is happening. I don't think Solomon Mahlangu, he is happy wherever he is. I don't think Hector Peterson, he is happy. I don't think Nelson Mandela, wherever he is happy. I'm not talking about Gibson Makanda. I'm talking about the real Nelson Mandela that we know. I don't think think he is happy wherever he is when he see what is going on in our country. Ramaphosa, your government has failed our country. Guys, I told you, don't vote for parties that are not going to put South African first. I told you, you must check those 5 key points that I told you about. If they are not going to able to do that, they are not for us. If they're not going to deal with immigration, if they're not going to give us jobs, if they're not going to cut these taxes that we're paying, if they're not going to build this economy, if they're not going to cut on this corruption that we're having, zero corruption, if they're not going to cut this racism that is going on in our country, that's not a party that that's a party that you must not vote for. If any of those six things I've mentioned, that one is missing, don't vote for that party, because they are not for us. They are for foreigners. Let's put South Africa first. Let's put our people first. We cannot accept this to continue the way things are going. Guys, I don't want to make this video very long, but I just wanted to pass what is going on in our country. We should not allow this nonsense to continue. We should not allow, we must show the DA, we must show the ANC, we must show the EFF, we must show the FF Plus that we are going to vote them out. We don't want them in this country, because all of those parties that I've mentioned, they don't qualify based on what I've just told you. What is the criteria that we must use when we vote? We need to apply our mind, not vote for these people who are not for us. Not vote for these people who are only thinking of their own interests. The DA is busy there with America. We want nothing to do with America. We want nothing to do with America. The same DA is fighting. They are refusing to give back our land. So tell me that if they are the only one governing this country, how is this country going to look like? You think the ANC is worse? Under the DA, under the EFF is going to get worse and worse. So we should make sure that those two parties, they don't come close to that door of running this country. Guys, let me not make this video very long. I wanted to make this video very short, but already I know it is very long. But guys, let's continue to fight and defend for our people. I know there's always a lot of things that I wanted to say. But anyway, even before I even say much, that guy who said he's a private military, I'm going to see if I'm going to put some of the comments that what people were saying about that guy. They say he's from Zimbabwe. And I see some of them, they say, leave Zimbabwe alone. I'm not going to leave them alone. Remove your people out of our country. Then I'll leave you alone. As long as we still have your criminals who are killing our police officer, we are still looking for Hlulani Moya. Hlulani Moya has killed our officers. We are looking for him. He must be rearrested again. Until we get him, until all of your criminals are out of my country, I am not going to stop to talk about your criminal people who are here in our country, destroying our country. Call all your people to get out of our country. Call your criminals to get out of our country. Then I'll keep quiet. But I am not about, there's still more, because there's going to be more videos that talk specifically about what's happening in your country. But they're coming. Don't come here and you think that you're going to threaten me. I am not that guy that you're going to threaten. I am not that guy that you always threaten, you think that is going to keep quiet. This is my country. As long as I'm speaking, I'm in my soul. As long as I'm speaking, I'm in my country. I'll speak and defend my people. I'll speak and defend this country. Do the same thing. Go defend your country in your country, not in this country. Guys, let me not make this video very long. I didn't want to make it about that. I'll see if I'll be able to put those clips there to show you the people calling that guy, they know him from Zimbabwe. But guys, I'll see you on my next video, man. Sharp.